Good evening, welcome to this broadcast by the News Minute. My name is Paul Uman and we're bringing to you the latest from the south of India. Let's begin with an update from Karnataka. After 3 days of not testing COVID in Mysuru, finally there's relief in the state as the medicos, that is the doctors and lab technicians, have decided to call off their protests. In fact, the protest began after Dr. S.R. Nagendra, a 43-year-old Taluk health officer, allegedly due to harassment committed suicide, took his own life. And it was after that the medicos in Karnataka, especially in Mysuru district, decided to go on a strike. And they included lab technicians as well. And due to that, we're hearing that no COVID testing has been taking place in the state for the last 3 days. So the calling off of the protest comes as relief because finally testing will begin. In fact, the Mysuru district Karnataka Government Medical Officers Association happened to say that we will continue work now, but we will be wearing black bands in protest against the government. So conveying a strong message, they've decided to continue with work, but they will be wearing a black band. And this decision was taken after Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yedurappa decided, in fact, appealed to the doctors saying you have to continue work, and he said he will look into the demands and they will be considered. It was after that the Mysuru medicos decided to continue work. Next update coming in from Kerala. Congress MLA VD Satishan moved a no-confidence motion against the Pinarayi Vijayan government. In fact, he compared Pinarayi to Brutus from Julius Caesar. Interesting details out there. In fact, MLA Satishan is also the vice president of KPCC. He happened to say that the Pinarayi Vijayan government is acting like it is under the control of Amit Shah. And he called the Kerala government as a smuggling team that has been hijacked into the CMO. He also went on to say the Life Mission program of the government, which is a program which provides homes for the homeless, that has become bribe mission, taking puns at the government and trying to allege that a lot of bribery is happening. In fact, this was passed, the no confidence motion was passed by the UDF-led Congress, and LDF has 91 seats out of 140 seats in the Kerala Assembly. So it will be interesting how that turns out. Next update also from Kerala. The Kerala Assembly has passed a unanimous resolution demanding the withdrawal of the centre's decision to lease out the international airport to Adani Enterprises Limited. In fact, earlier itself, there has been a lot of controversy about this particular airport being handed over to the Adani Group after Adani Group quoted much lesser. In fact, the Chief Minister had written twice to the Prime Minister saying that privatization cannot be allowed, especially when the Kerala government is interested to handle this particular airport. So those are the updates from Kerala. Moving on to AP, the zero surveillance results, something that everyone has been eagerly waiting for, they are finally out. In fact, Krishna district in Andhra Pradesh has been found to be the largest percentage of people in Krishna district have been found to be exposed. They've been found exposed to the coronavirus. In fact, a lot of interesting details as to whether the men or the women have been more exposed, which district in particular out of the 4 districts that were surveyed have actually shown more number of cases. Also about asymptomatic, very interesting details. All this and more I'll not be sharing now. You should just go on to the News Minute website and read, because a lot of interesting details which we have tried to explain using charts and graphics, so that very easily you'll understand the results of the zero surveillance that have been carried out. Next update coming in from Telangana. Mailaram Balu, an activist in Armoor in Telangana, in fact, he decided to put up a flex after the local MLA bought a car worth rupees 3 crores. Earlier, a couple of days ago, almost a week ago, in fact, the MLA Jeevan Reddy from the TRS party was heard bragging to the Congress MLA about how expensive his car was and about how good his car was. And now a flex has been put up by this activist Mailaram Balu, in which he says, "Congratulations MLA for the new car worth 3 crores. If not for the people, at least now for the sake of your car, please fix the pothole." So conveying a very strong message out there. The activist has actually has sent across the message that it's high time you repair the roads, at least if not for the people, for the sake of your car. Every morning and evening, the News Minute would be coming to you live with the latest updates or with what's happening in south of India. Don't forget to tune in on Facebook every morning and evening, 10:30 a.m. in the morning and 6:30 p.m. For any information in detail from the South, you know your search ends at the News Minute. This is Paul Lumen signing off. Thank you.